All right, so here we go with Stephen Farmer's Earth Magic. All right. Don't you love magic? Okay, so this particular card came out for you guys for Aquarius. And this is DNA, karma. Okay, so I would like to read to you what Stephen Farmer himself wants to say about this card and what it meant to him, what it means to him when he wrote the card, created it, and wants to tell you. So karma is a concept in many Eastern religions. It's a Sanskrit word applying the greater universal laws of cause and effect, providing an implied code of ethics within the structure of the seemingly endless cycles of birth, death, and rebirth, which we experience throughout our lives in many different versions. The mistaken notion about karma is that it's some kind of punishment, but it's far from that. In fact, in its purest form, it simply asserts that our conduct in this lifetime will determine our next incarnation. That's pretty deep stuff. I love that. It has also come to mean how our behavior and actions in this lifetime create consequences in a slightly different version of the golden rule. So basically what it's saying, this is one of those times you can feel the tug of your soul that is both ancient and karmic. Yet you can also recognize the persistent and loving communication from your higher self that contradicts the familiar solutions before you. The choice is up to you, but know that every time you need guidance from your higher self, no matter what etheric or physical form it takes, human consciousness is elevated. In a sense, it becomes a choice between destiny and fate. So it's basically saying that your higher self, however you see karma, however you see karma, it does work with your highest self. And it also works with past lives, and I'd love to go into that. So if you want a past life reading, contact me as well. I do those too. Again, an interesting way to start the month of November for you, Aquarius. All right. So I'm going to pull a 4-card spread. This is from John Holland's Psychic Tarot deck. And I'm going to actually think of that, feeling like karma and how it relates to you. And, well, that card wanted to come out. Okay. And then that card wanted to come out. Okay. This card, this shuffling this time feels very, how do I want to say this? Very sweet and soft. I don't know what that's about. But anyway, that's how it feels. Okay, so let's go on with the reading. This is a Major Arcana card, Aquarius. This is the first card of your 4-card spread. And this is Patience, the Patience card. And in traditional tarot, this is the same as Temperance. So, really it's about... we were just talking about, I guess, past lives and how karma fits in, and just really owning to me, what this feels like is really, being patient with the human aspects of life, but patience with yourself. This is a Major Arcana card. It's the number 14. And so this is a major theme playing out in your life. Patience. Being loving to others, noticing your will, not the will that you write out, but your willpower, noticing the willpower that you have. This is all about free will too. I mean, I feel like we come into this life and we do have certain destinies, and on these paths we have free will to make certain decisions. So this is a really deep reading so far. This is really about your taking a stock of everything that you're creating And is this for your highest evolution? Is this for your highest power? Is this for your highest good? Will this take you to a place that will enable you to evolve in a way that you would be happy about? Interesting. Okay. So I'm looking at this card, and what I'm seeing on this unusual looking hat, I guess, is the pink balls. So, you know, a pinkish purple. So for me, that feels like for you guys, you know, this is a portion of this general life. But it's a very, very, purple again has to do with psychic awareness, spirituality. So this is a very deep time for you. November feels like you're really reassessing. You're reevaluating, although we've just been through Mercury retrograde. But sometimes what we gain out of Mercury retrograde is a lot of good knowledge. It seems like when we're in Mercury, we're doing it. But then afterwards, it's like, oh, okay, this is what I got out of it. So this is what it feels like for me, is that now you're seeing, some of you, this is a general reading. If you want a specific reading, contact me. You're seeing a little bit more of the bigger picture. So just have some patience with that. Have some temperance with that. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's not only the work you do, the people you meet, the places you go, it's about you too. Okay, well, your next card in the second 4-card spread, the second card, is your third eye chakra. Okay, so again, this is some pretty spiritual stuff for you guys this month. This was what it's feeling to me, for you. Third eye chakra, clairvoyant. Are you using it? Are you paying attention to it? And you know, for me, for you, some people here, they know, like with me, I get these visuals and then I just kind of know what it is. But however you get your intuitive hits, and you know that I put out a video. If you go on my website, you can put in your name and email address, and I'll send you that video on how to get it intuitive hits. However you do it, it feels to me like you can use this in a real familial type of way with other people. And I don't mean use it on them, but I mean just in deciphering who's good for you, who really balances you out, who makes your heart sing, what type of events or what type of hobbies or whatever makes your heart sing. This is about using that intuition to really, really create the love, the happiness that you want. That's a pretty interesting card to come up next. Okay, let's see the third card. Well, all right, this is funny. This is another major arcana card, and again, of course, a spiritual card. This is awareness, and in traditional tarot, it is the Magician. This card came up for the last sign I did, which I believe was Sagittarius. And so, you know, look at the top of his head. That looks to me like it's talking to you about your crown chakra. So we're talking about third eye chakra. We're talking about crown chakra. Well, this is where all the magic takes place. This is where the magic takes place, and this is about the Magician. So the Magician can create whatever he wants. The Magician can do things and create things that no one else has done before in your particular circumstances. So it's about you owning up to your higher awareness, your spirituality, and let's see, what was I going to say about that? And you know what I'm feeling like is some of you maybe have, if you work with men or you have a male boss or a male partner, is, you know what, this is your higher awareness, and it is definitely good to have opinions from others, but I do encourage you to go within, and you will come up with the answers. And again, that has to do with boss, partner, friend. You may have a close friend. You can bounce stuff off of people, of course. What do you think? What do you think? But use this, because this is a really deep reading for you guys. So I encourage you to do that. I'm really seeing the yellow around here. And when you create that, then light and bright and sunshine and magic comes your way. That's fun. Okay, I'm feeling kind of woohoo up here too. All right, so you've had 2 major arcana cards. The 4th card of your 4-card spread is a physical card. Okay, and physical cards have to do with our possessions, our finances, material possessions, again, and how we create out in the world. Okay, so after all the spiritual, this is the last card of the month, and this has to do with movements, choices, and decisions. So, it might feel like that, after you've done some really, ruminating within yourself, that there's, you're going to think, what? Wait a minute. I'm going to change some things. I'm going to do some things. And it doesn't really even have to be all over again, are the words I'm hearing, but at least a different way, your way. I feel like you are going to have some financial costs. There's going to be a few costs, and it could be, again, that, maybe you're going to be missing work because you're going to see relatives for Thanksgiving, or you're flying, or you're just, you need to buy something for yourself. You know what? Do something. This is not usually what I get out of this card, but it just feels like it. I'm hearing, do something for yourself. It may cost money, but you're worth it. And you've done so much spiritual work that, this may be the time to enjoy others during this holiday season, but to do something for yourself. And I'm looking at, and what comes up are this pink column with rings. Now, this could be romantic, or it could be just, buy a little piece of, or a nice piece, whatever your budget can afford. Don't go out and overspend, of course. We don't want to put you in a bind. But, maybe it's a pre-Christmas present. It's for you. It's your special treasure. It's special for you. It's your special gift. Okay. All right, Aquarius. I do so appreciate your time. This is, again, the number 2. So you might need to be a little bit cooperative and patient with those in your family. But that would be a great way to benefit yourself, is to do something for yourself, so that if anyone does annoy you or get on your nerves or anything, or there's too much, then you will feel comfort. Get a massage, do something, buy yourself something small, even if that's what your budget can afford.